Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I am just a regular dude walking in the Word. You ever wonder to yourself, how can I amaze God? Okay, I can amaze a lot of people by doing different things, but how can I amaze God? Okay, well, let me tell you, and we're going to be looking at that today. And we are talking about 12 miracles that happened right after the Sermon on the Mount in chapters 8 and 9 of Matthew. Today I'm going to be reading from Matthew 8, verses 5 through 17, okay? And it says this: When Jesus had entered Capernaum, a centurion came to him asking for help, okay? A centurion was a leader of the Roman army, and he would have at least, how many soldiers? Centurion? 100. He'd be in charge of at least 100 soldiers, okay? So the centurion came to him asking for help. Lord, he said, my servant lies at home paralyzed, suffering terribly. Okay, so we know several things about this guy already. He's from Capernaum. He came from Capernaum. He was a centurion. Okay, a centurion is not a Jewish person; it's a Roman. Okay, so this would be a Gentile. It's not a Jewish person; it's a Gentile. Okay, and then we also know he has a servant. Okay, he must have cared for the servant a whole lot, because he comes to Jesus in regards to the servant. All right. He said, Lord, he said, my servant lies at home paralyzed, suffering terribly. Verse 7, Jesus said to him, shall I come and heal him? And Jesus asked the question, should I come and heal him? The centurion replied, Lord, I do not deserve to have you come under my roof, but just say the word, and my servant will be healed, for I myself am a man under authority, with soldiers under me. I tell this one, go, and he goes, and that one, come, and he comes. I say to my servant, do this, and he does that. When Jesus heard this, he was amazed, and said to those following him, truly I tell you, I have not found anyone in Israel with such great faith. I say to you that many will come from the east and the west, and will take their place at the feast with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. But the subjects of the kingdom will be thrown outside into darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Then Jesus said to the centurion, go, let it be done just as you believed it would. And his servant was healed at that moment. Okay? Two things I want to point out from this story here is this. Jesus healed from afar. Okay? He wasn't near the servant that needed to be healed. Okay? So he healed from afar. So Jesus can heal any way he wants to. The last time we met, we talked about how Jesus touched the guy with leprosy. Okay? Jesus mixes it up all the time how he's going to heal. And in this case, he was way far away. And he just, told the centurion, well, your servant's healed. Okay? And then he was healed. So he did that from way far away. You don't have to be touching the person. You don't have to be within a certain miles of that person. Jesus can heal wherever you're at. Okay? And then the second thing is this. The Gentile, the centurion, amazed Jesus by his faith. Okay? Now, let me ask you a question. How many times in the Gospels was Jesus ever amazed? Anyone know? No? Okay. Let me tell you. Jesus was only amazed twice. Okay? The first time, he goes to his hometown, and he could do no miracles because the people in his hometown had no faith in him. Okay? They didn't have the faith. That amazed Jesus. Okay? That's not something I want to be known for, amazing Jesus, because I don't have any faith. Okay? Now, the second time is what we read today. He was amazed because the Gentile, the centurion, had this great faith. Okay? That's what I want to amaze God by, is my faith, to have that great a faith. And that's what amazed Jesus. All right? So you can amaze Jesus one of two ways. Having so little faith that you don't trust God. Okay? Or, according to the Bible, having the great faith that the centurion, he wasn't a Jew. But he knew that the Lord could heal. Okay? And that amazed Jesus. All right? So those are the two things. Look, the way you can amaze Jesus is simply have faith in God that he can do what he said he would do. All right? That's the second miracle that we're covering. thank you for watching. I am just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I'll see you tomorrow as we continue talking about these 12 miracles that happened after the Sermon on the Mount. Lord's blessing to you. I'll see you tomorrow.